Nice.
Greetings and salutations, my operators, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. It's time for me to finally start the Fate Collab, which apparently pissed a lot of people off. Or at least some people, I don't know. They're always complaining about something. I'm sure it's fine.
Nice.
Is it cinema? Probably not. But I'm sure it's fine. Okay, where's my controller? Ooh, where's my water bottle? Yeah, for the past couple of days, I'm trying to, like, reset my sleep schedule to, like, you know, human times. Not working so well.
Nice.
On the other hand, I did clean my room a little bit. I put two little tiny side tables I can fit under my desk. And it really cleared up, like, a lot of space. I just moved back really far from my mic. Only downside is that... Actually, not really much of a downside, honestly. I guess I can't put my feet under my desk anymore, but that's never really something I did. I have like a little ottoman. There you go. I have a little ottoman like at the side of my desk that I just put my feet up on. I have terrible posture. What the hell? Oh, I'm sad. Huh. There's a rare moment where I don't see anyone. Oh, Yunli. Oh, Topaz. Okay. Anyways, let's head to the event. What? Recap. What? Why did they show me a recap? I should have pressed it, I guess. Anyways, the Fate event. Fate/Night in a Dream. Or in Dreamland. Robin just showed up with some weird treasure. A holy grail that grants wishes? Man, that's awesome.
Time to log off. Head back.
Oh, I should go.
Isn't that Robin? What's she doing here?
You go story mode.
It's been a while. Mr. Scrollum said you'd stop by today, so I figured I'd wait here for a bit. So this is the device for testing the divergent universe, huh?
You're interested in the Divergent universe too?
Oh, you've got the wrong idea. I may have taken some history electives back at Paperfold University, but I'm hardly the right person for scientific research. I'm here today on someone's behalf, to bring you a gift. Do you still remember the Holy Grail War we had back in Penacony?
No? Not a clue.
Not surprising at all. This so-called Holy Grail curio is bizarre indeed. Even though I still recall that adventure we went through together, some of the details get a bit hazy when I think back on it. Old Odie gave me this Holy Grail as a token of gratitude for everyone who participated in the war. I wanted to display it on the Radiant Feldspar. He agreed, wholeheartedly saying,
Ho 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 ho! What better decoration for the Radiant Feldspar than a cup set to grant any wish? Talk about grandeur!
Mr. Scrollum was entrusted to neutralize the power of the Holy Grail. Now it's just an ordinary dream bubble, stripped of its wish-granting properties. I've always wondered, if the Grail really could grant you a wish, what would yours be?
wish, huh? Feels like someone asked me a similar question during the Holy Grail War.
Your thoughts gradually rewind to the beginning of that Holy Grail War, as many vague details gain clarity. It was a long time ago, or not so long ago.
As Penacony's last festive superstar, he was once the center of everyone's attention.
That's my mic.
And now, with the unprecedented first Penaconian Holy Grail War about to kick off, he is back in the spotlight. Come on, buddy. Show the audience that, what is it called? Tattoo on your hand?
That's Sample's voice actor?
It's the command spells.
Do I get 2? Oh, no, 3. Never mind.
Right. Command spells. Proof of your selection to join the Holy Grail War. They say its power lets you command legendary figures from Penacony's history to fight for you. And now, let's give up the floor to the star reporter of the Crystal Daily.
Okay. So, I remember, if you win the Holy Grail War, or Holy Grail, what wish would you want granted? Why are you two even here? Who are we talking to? Is it time for me to become the Aeon of Elation? Well then, do you think you've got what it takes to win the Holy Grail War? You betcha, there's no way I'm winning this. I'm not that eager to win, honestly. I don't want to win, and I don't want anyone else to win either. Why are both you acting as reporters? You betcha. Oh, I think I know who this is.
Right. So, honorary member, which legendary figure from history are you planning to summon? Don't tell me you're as clueless about Penacony history as I am.
What's your deal anyway? It was Hook.
Come on, buddy. It's a rare treat for us Balabagian folks to travel off-world. Running into an old friend on an alien planet? That's pure joy. Sure, the occasion might be a little weird, but don't tell me you don't recognize us. I promised Pitch Dark Hook the Great we'd record every thrilling moment of this trip to the planet of festivities for the folks back home. And here we are stumbling upon you being interviewed for the Penaconian Holy Grail War.
I see. I was just wondering why someone else was taking my job, considering our channel secured exclusive rights to this interview and broadcast. Security! Clear the area.
Aw, Hook couldn't get her voice actress in time, I guess. Did she also lose her voice? God, that whole kerfuffle. I don't know who lost who.
We can talk this out. How about a collaboration?
Hey, even the money-loving Alfalfa family wouldn't charge such a cute kid a licensing fee, right? Miss, consider it charity. Let this kid finish her social studies project. I mean, what's the harm in that,
Assistant! Get these two out of here!
The assistant surged forward without warning, escorting the 2 foreign visitors far from the scene.
The Alfalfa family proudly presents the first Penaconian Holy Grail War. We'll be following the masters every step of the way, bringing you the freshest, most exclusive coverage. Before we continue our interview with the Nameless about the Penaconian Holy Grail War, let's cut to a quick commercial break.
Really? We started.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you've all heard the legend of the Holy Grail, haven't you?
No.
Across the vast cosmos, such tales abound. Seekers embarking on grueling
goddamn.
journeys in pursuit of a miracle capable
Well.
of turning their
Whoops.
deepest desires into reality. Yet, only a rare few ever have the privilege of witnessing its existence firsthand. But today, I bring you all that very opportunity. I have brought the omnipotent wish-granting chalice, the Holy Grail, to Penacony. Of course, the right to make a wish is a privilege beyond measure. And like most competitions in life, if you want to claim your reward, you'll have to fight for it. The Holy Grail will summon heroic spirits, legendary figures from Penacony's rich history, and bring them back to life. And you, daring dream chasers, will become masters, commanding these servants in battle until only one survivor remains. Worried it sounds a bit violent? Afraid it might turn into another Tykean Robo-Ball competition with limbs flying and blood spattering everywhere? Fear not. Mark my words. In the sweet dream of Penacony, there is no such thing as death. Any violence you witness is nothing more than harmless spectacle. The only thing real is the prize of having your wish come true. After all, this is the planet of chasing dreams. Here in Penacony, anyone with a dream in their heart has a chance to make it a reality. Now, brought to you by the Alfalfa family and proudly sponsored by Soulglad, the high-stakes battlefield where dreams are on the line. The first ever Penaconian Holy Grail War. Let the games begin.
At the same time, the host of the Holy Grail War is sitting some elsewhere, watching the advert with interest.
Terrific! I loved how you used the word survivor instead of victor to rally the contestants. Nothing stirs up a person's drive quite like the goal of simply staying alive,
Oh, Scott, you card.
What an inspiring speech, Mr. OT. Even Louis Fleming himself couldn't have done it better.
Easy on the sweet talk, kid. I'm not here for your flattery. I brought you in because I expect you to give it your all and become the survivor.
Don't get me wrong, Mr. OT. I'm honored you picked me, but I'm just a nobody, a bottom-tier cog in the IPC. And if the rumors are true, you're not exactly a fan of the IPC, so why me?
I sent invitations to Penacony's top shareholders and family heads, welcoming them to join this Holy Grail War. Some accepted. Others turned their noses up, dismissing my carefully orchestrated spectacle as just a marketing stunt. Seems like living in luxury has dulled the ambitions of the so-called elite. But underdogs like you, you're a whole different story. Now, remind me again, what wish would you make to the Grail?
Me, Scott? I'm just a lowly grunt trying to climb to a P45 corporate rank.
What a delightfully mundane wish. You aren't even dreaming of rubbing shoulders with legends like Diamond or something. But compared to lofty nonsense like world peace, your dream is refreshingly grounded.
So, the Holy Grail, can it really grant my wish?
I mean, granted, you can't
Of course
maintain it.
can. Kit, the command spell branded onto your hand is proof of your qualification. You've also summoned a servant and witnessed their power for yourself.
Well, we are in a dream world where ice cream talks, wine bottles sing, and instruments play themselves. A grail that grants wishes and legendary figures resurrecting from history? Not so far-fetched here, I guess.
I wonder why this is
But
so
here's
delayed.
the bigger question.
It's going a little low earlier.
If the grail is real, why are you sharing it? Why turn this into a show? Let's face it, if I were in your shoes, I'd keep it to myself, make my wish quietly, and get filthy rich.
A sharp question, Scott. Let me put it this way. Picture an old man who survived 10 Amber Eras, navigated countless conspiracies and power struggles, accumulated an endless fortune, and climbed to the absolute pinnacle of Penacony. Now tell me, what's left for such a person to wish for?
More money and power? No one ever thinks they've got too much of either, right? I don't know. You tell me, Mr. OT.
You're already getting close, kid. But a single wish, that's far too small to satisfy me. I want to transform the Holy Grail War into an unprecedented form of entertainment in Penacony. Imagine meeting historical legends, summoning them as servants to fight for you, and finally making your wildest dreams come true.
Isn't this the plot of, the Fate with Erica and Voyager? Fate Requiem. That's it.
This will be Penacony's next grand spectacle, standing alongside the Charmony Festival as a beacon for the universe's attention. Dreamers and wealth beyond measure will pour in, far more than ever before. And for the first ever Holy Grail War, what story could be more compelling than the wish of a nobody coming true? Understand now?
No mean, but okay.
I get it now. Don't worry, Mr. OT. I won't let you down. As a lone wolf, I've learned how to survive, no matter how desperate things are. But I'm not gonna lie, Mr. OT. Just now, during that broadcast, I saw someone who's dragged me down to rock bottom more times than I can count. Funny how fate works. He's here on this battlefield, too.
Let me guess. You mean that Nameless from the Astral Express? A real showboat and a tough competitor, I'd say.
Oh yeah, in terms of pure strength, the old me couldn't compete with that monster and his crew. But the person I am today, I'm not the same man I was back then.
Doubt.
As a master, survival hinges on using your summoned heroic spirits, your servants, wisely, and utilizing their noble phantasms. Isn't that correct, Mr. Rekka?
While the Holy Grail War is ongoing, please address me as Greedy, producer.
Actually, during this war, he should call you by the code name Assassin.
You're right. In the current Penacony, the name Greedy carries no weight. Best not to bring it up.
Is that a figure we should know?
You got a chance at a second life. It's best to let go of fragile pride, old friend. Names tie you to your past. They also expose your weaknesses. A wise competitor hides their true self from the opposition. Listen up. I had to offer him film credits and the chance to experience a heroic spirit's memories just to convince that director to act as your vessel.
See, this is what I feel like it should have made with, like, Grand Order rather than Unlimited Blade Works. Because I feel like Grand Order has enough, like, name power to lift it too.
You've always dreamed of creating a masterpiece that would shake the world and cement your name in history, haven't you? On that point, you and Mr. Rekka share the same goal. Don't waste the opportunity I've created for you. Go record the stories of the participants in this Holy Grail War, and help this ambitious young man by your side fulfill his wish.
Following my master's command, my noble phantasm has already been trained on those you invited. I can show their movements to you both in real time.
Well done, assassin. With an ability like this, we're sure to stay ahead of the competition.
The participants who have accepted the invitation and plan to join the Holy Grail War are already under my noble phantasm's watch. So, producer, which one do you want to check out first? Producer, time's ticking. Let's hurry and check out the other participants.
Mr. Oti, summoning a servant this early, isn't that a little against the rules?
They're probably not. They're actually like staggered summoning.
I didn't realize our producer cared so much about the rules.
You bet I care about the rules. It's fun to break them in the heat of the moment, but if trouble comes knocking afterward, we're the ones who get hurt.
Rest assured, for this Holy Grail War, I have the final say on all the rules.
Mr. Oti, summoning a servant. You bet I can.
Alright, wait, Pom Pom. Why's Pom Pom there? Oh, they couldn't get Jade either? Damn.
Using memory bubbles as imitations. A very Paniconian thing to do.
But what's even more Paniconian is this omnipotent wish-granting chalice. Listen to that. Doesn't it sound like a cheap business scam? Only someone from a backwater place like Eurilo 6 could be fooled by a trick like that.
Old Oti's serving up the nectar, but what kind of poison is mixed into the cup?
Madam Jade. Oh, don't tell me you're actually trying to figure out what kind of game this old man is playing.
Why not? Paniconi's biggest tycoon throws away his usual image of polite deal-making to invite the family heads and shareholders to participate in this dream contest, promising afterward to grant a wish that someone could never fulfill on their own. Isn't that fascinating?
Fascinating? Well, people with real power wouldn't waste a second of their time on something like this. I mean, who would lower themselves just to entertain him? And if this so-called Holy Grail turns out to be nothing but a marketing gimmick, then things are gonna get really interesting.
Old Oti knows that better than anyone. So what kind of return is big enough for him to risk the Alfalfa family's entire reputation?
So, you believe this omnipotent wish-granting chalice might actually be real?
Across the cosmos, ceremonies that tap into the past power to create miracles aren't uncommon. The credit contracts I make with people, aren't they a form of wish fulfillment too? And even more so, are the cornerstones we received?
Yeah, Jade's contracts are like crazy powerful. They can manipulate luck, which is not tangible, and family relations, which also aren't tangible.
So does that mean you're interested in accepting the invitation?
I am interested in the Holy Grail War, but not in the Holy Grail itself. What intrigues me are the people who joined this war for so-called miracle.
Well, placing your hopes and dreams on some unknown Holy Grail. It's like dousing yourself in oil and diving straight through a ring of fire. Doesn't look promising, but it'll be one hell of a show.
And more than that, it's the perfect opportunity to watch and make connections. Only one lucky fool will walk away with the Grail. But the Bone and Jade Exchange, no, the IPC's Strategic Investment Department, can grant everyone's wishes. Our future strategy calls from our allies, Aventurine. You're going to accept the invitation and join the Holy Grail War, aren't you?
I knew it. Panaconi and I just can't seem to stay apart. But I have to say, the way they mark the participants, not exactly pleasant.
Speaking of allies, a certain someone has returned to Panaconi. Obviously, we can't have any official dealings with him, but since you've exchanged intel before, there's a little trust between you two. I want you to use this Holy Grail War as a chance to strengthen that trust.
As you wish.
Wait, you're telling me the Strategic Investment Department is joining too?
What's wrong, Mr. Scott? As a member of the Marketing Development Department, their reach shouldn't extend to you.
That's right, Mr. OT. Besides, with you backing me up, even Lewis Fleming...
Let's just let Lewis Fleming rest for now.
I don't think Lewis Fleming's dead. This world's too wacky.
Mr. Scott, the IPC is just one of many choices in this vast cosmos. Sometimes you need to fight for your own shot at greatness. I've got high hopes for you.
Robin Boothill.
Mr. Pom Pom. It's been a while.
Love it.
now that's forking hilarious. Girl, I know my identity's a little touchy, but here in Dreamflux Reef, just call me by my name, all right? It sure has been a while since we last saw each other. Not since that monkey raised hell here. How'd your agent even let a big-time star like you put on a street performance like this?
A true singer doesn't only perform for the ones who can afford front row seats. But you, Mr. Boothill, your appearance here means something big's about to go down again in Dreamflux Reef, doesn't it?
Hey now, don't go making me sound like some kind of walking disaster siren. You've heard of the Holy Grail War, right? The ads are everywhere, and nobody in Penacony could have missed it.
Wait, are you telling me you're joining the Holy Grail War?
Oh, why do you sound so shocked? Am I not supposed to?
That's not what I meant. Or maybe that is what I meant. As far as I know, only the family heads, IPC execs, and the Astral Express crew received invitations to this Holy Grail War. Basically, the decision makers of Penacony.
And ain't I Pom Pom, a member of the Astral Express?
Right.
That's not what I'm saying.
Relax. I'm just messing with you. For some reason, that old man went and sent an invitation to Dreamflux Reef, too. Micah figured things might go down the same way as they always do. The folks up top have their fun, and the people below take the hits. So, he sent me the invite. Said I might be interested.
I see. So, Mr. Micah's asking for your help in his own way.
Makes sense. I mean, after all, I'm a two-time hero of Penacony. Sunday, the monkeys. Daggum my stupid mouth. Why'd I bring that up? Sorry. Listen, I don't care about any muddle-fudging Holy Grail, but a Holy Grail War. Now that sounds dangerous.
Yeah, I get that feeling too.
Summoning dead guys from their graves to duke it out, winner takes all. That sounds like something those IPC shirtbags would come up with. No heckin' way I vibe with that kind of setup. But, since I took Micah's request, I gotta see this through. Make sure things don't spiral out of control. Alright, time to get prepped. Up next, per the invite's instructions, summoning the heroic spirit. See ya.
That guy, that's the wanted criminal Boot Hill. Mr. OT, sir, can't you revoke his qualification? Letting a criminal join the Holy Grail War is way too dangerous. What if he wishes for every single IPC employee to drop dead? That'd be the end of us.
Kid, you're basically admitting you think that cowboy is going to win the whole thing. Where's your confidence? You gotta keep your head in the game. Once you accept the invitation and are branded with the command spells, your qualification as a master can't be revoked.
Then we should send out the Bloodhounds and take that criminal down immediately.
But Mr. Boothill wasn't wrong, was he? He saved Penacony twice before. If we jump the gun and hunt him down now, that wouldn't be very tactful. Why are you so scared of this guy, Scott?
Let's just say there's some personal history. He's got a particularly brutal way of handling my department's people.
Oh, and isn't this your perfect shot at vengeance? Win this war, and you can bring that cocky cowboy crashing down yourself.
Don't worry, Mr. OT. Forget a small fry like Boothill. If the traps are set right and the schemes are airtight, even Louis Fleming wouldn't be able to escape.
Doubt.
Good. That ruthless streak of yours reminds me of my younger days.
Who the heck keeps tossing garbage around? The next passenger Pom-Pom catches littering is going to have to write down the train's sanitation rules 100 times. Huh? The first Penaconian Holy Grail War? Inviting the Astral Express to join? Sounds like the kind of spectacle that might interest you. Seems like he's not around. Maybe I should pass this to March and Don Hong instead. Wait, why is there graffiti on Pom-Pom's hand?
Wait, what? Why did he get branded? He didn't accept, did he? Just because he read it?
It won't come off. Who's behind this prank?
The world's turned upside down. Even the animals on the Astral Express can enter this tournament.
Mr. Odie, should I take care of this first?
No need. Letting a contestant like them compete just makes things even more interesting.
Wait, what? Oh. I guess because we've already seen.
The stage is set, and the characters are all in position. But, Master, for you and me, this Holy Grail War comes with a few complications.
Yeah, the competition this time is no joke.
No, what I mean is, if you look at the backstories of the participants, they generally fall into 3 categories. Those who are in direct competition with your department, those who have a personal grudge against your department, and those who see you as their sworn enemy.
Yeah, that's true. Scott just has a massive target on him.
In other words, from a narrative standpoint, every single participant we've identified so far is likely to target you first.
It's us. You call that a complication? Like I didn't already know everyone here has a bone to pick with me?
A little personal wisdom. Not everyone is your enemy, kid. Learn to separate conflict of interest from personal vendetta.
That's actually pretty wise.
And the key difference? The first one can be negotiated. The second? Not so much. So, if I were you...
You'd deal with the personal vendettas first. Much appreciated, Mr. OT. I'll keep that in mind.
What a poetic twist. Old rivals, now destined to settle the score on the Holy Grail War's stage.
Lucky for me, I drew the best possible card. assassin. With your noble phantasm, we should have the upper hand.
That said, knowing your opponent's next move isn't enough. It's like having a script but never actually shooting the film. Let me remind you, Master, your least favorite Nameless is preparing the ritual to summon a servant right now.
Nameless, I gotta take care of you first. Can't have any loose ends hanging around.
Next up is the moment we've all been waiting for. The Nameless will step into the summoning circle, chant the spell, and summon one of the greatest souls in Penaconian history. Who will it be? The legendary Dreamweaver Glocks? Or perhaps the first Bloodhound? Let's find out!
The stage is set. Now step into the summoning circle and begin the ritual.
To avoid summoning a total stranger, maybe it's time to brush up on your Penaconian history. The Clocky series? I want Origami Bird. Wait, no, they're all still alive, aren't they?
All right, let's begin.
Heed my words. My will creates your body, and your sword creates my destiny.
If you heed the Express's whistle and obey the crispy, crumbly pom-pom pie, then answer!
That seems like it's gonna cause problems.
I have not come to bring all the good in the world, but I am fated to perish, defeating all evil in the world.
7 souls flowing from the Ember Lord's stony hearts.
Come forth from the circle of binding, guardian of the scales.
You wait for a while, but nothing happened.
So, where's the servant?
There was no light pollution, no exciting music, and no soul that came down from the sky. There was only an awkward silence.
Where's my servant?
Oh, I wish I could capture this pathetic little moment of yours and pass it down as a family heirloom for generations. I was actually worried you'd luck out and summon some terrifying servant. But turns out you're just plain cursed. Compared to you, even I seem less of a lone wolf now that I have a servant. Maybe I should let you borrow the title for a couple of days.
Even without a servant, you're no match for me.
You think you can take a cheap shot and beat me just because my summoning failed?
Listen up, lad. Let me teach you why rules matter. This is the Holy Grail War. Having a servant versus fighting alone? That's the difference between wearing power armor and charging in shirtless. Let's not waste time. Your summoning ritual just flopped. This is the perfect moment to serve you every ounce of humiliation you once dealt me, with interest. But hey, I'm a fair guy. Since you failed to summon a servant, I won't use mine to beat you either. Boys, go get 'em.
Specialist Scott! You never said the enemy was this strong!
But we just started.
This is way out of our league! Don't forget to file my overtime pay!
You idiots! Hold the line!
You have 10 seconds. Don't... This combat needs a... This is double speed.
Ow.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Damn it, I whiffed.
Dreams do come true.
Together as one.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
all things human creations.
I don't have DVDs, so I actually just do the.
Can you find the answer?
Whew, thank God. Why are they targeting Fushuan now?
Feeling spiffy? Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Did the rhythm get messed up? Let's improvise.
I see through you.
These useless mooks are even worse than I thought. Anyways, just fall back for now.
Scott! That's all you've got? Guess it's my turn to hunt you down now.
How could someone be such a pain in the neck? I wonder if I just turn to like my mem form. I probably should. God, I gotta really set something up for my hotkey bar.
You really had the guts to chase me down, huh? What a shame. Your Holy Grail war ends right here. Target is in position. Ready, assassin?
Ready to roll, producer. A blood-splattered interstellar slasher comedy. Action.
What are these things?
Just some disposable extras. Nothing special.
Watch your mouth. They're very valuable to me.
I'm on it. I choose you.
Bad luck.
Okay, maybe I should have used it on Silver Wolf.
A quick divination. Together as one. Mimi. This combat. This is double speed. Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy? Huh. More enemies.
I'm on it.
Mimi.
It's gonna turn.
This combat me. This is double speed. I'll go easy this time.
Wait, what? Oh wait, they do have Wonder.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed. It came together.
Until I yell cut. These extras will keep performing forever.
If I can't kill you, I'll exhaust you.
Trust me. We can do anything.
Who the heck are you?
Watch and learn, rookie. At a time like this, you should know.
Feeling spiffy?
Oh. Okay, that's a ultimate animation.
That spear! What just happened? It wiped the field! tell me this guy's your servant? Assassin, do something!
Someone's crashed the set, producer. I'm not built for frontline combat, and that guy is bad news. So, how about we take the smart approach and run?
So he put his master into spirit form too. Assassin class. Always such a pain in the neck. Stop fighting! Let's go fishing instead! Not a bad idea. But you see, I just hooked a big one. You can call me Lancer. That's not my true name, of course. But since you'll be out of the game soon, well, does it even matter? Farewell, master of no servant. I ask you, are you my master? Contract form, servant summoned. You? What a terrible reunion. That's what I was thinking too, Lancer. But as long as I stand here, I won't let you lay a hand on my master. Well, kid, you just hit the jackpot. It's safe now, master. Are you hurt? Wait, you two know each other? We've crossed swords a few times in past Holy Grail wars. Our allegiances often clash, but he's not a bad person. You don't seem to be from this world. I've noticed that as well. The Holy Grail granted me the knowledge that I need to participate in this war, but much of it makes no sense. This world is completely foreign to me. I forgot to introduce myself. You may call me by my servant class, Saber, or by my true name, Altria, Pendragon. I was once the king of knights in Camelot. I assume you know nothing about this place either? We do have a Camelot here, actually. Oh? Seems like different worlds have their share of strange parallels. Tell me, does your Camelot still stand?
Unfortunately, no. It was completely destroyed. But there are still survivors. I have a friend from there, Guinevere. She's got an older brother named Lancelot.
Wait, what? Guinevere's brother Lancelot? You mean like biologically related? You know what? Let's just put a pin in that for now. Clearly our worlds have some serious differences. To help the servant understand this dream world, bathing in memoria, you go on a lecture about interstellar travel and cosmic geography. Only to suddenly hear a thunderous rumble. It seems the late night before you is starving. You hungry? Forgive me, I must seem rather undignified. You may not realize that, but this world has almost no magical energy. And as a heroic spirit from a completely unknown realm, I can't draw any power from fame or mystics, so to maintain my combat strength, I need a lot of energy intake. Master, do you know anywhere around here that serves large portions? Well, if you're not picky about the food... Not at all. I've never been particularly particular about taste. Besides, hunger is the best seasoning.
Come on, I'll take you to try the local specialty, Halovian winged burgers. No way your world has that.
At the same time, in the golden hour,
I've always been a gambler, teetering between bad luck and incredible fortune. But even for me, this draw of the cards is a bit...
Still, I have to say, I kind of like your servant. A partner who plays by the rules and knows his boundaries. I'd take that over you schemers any day. At least he's trustworthy.
Oh, no doubt he's an incredible servant, but who exactly are you in Penaconian history?
Master, do I look like I have any ties to this bizarre world of yours?
Oh, looks like, well, just like your servant, he's from another world.
That's actually a relief. At least this nightmare of indulgence and debauchery isn't my world's future.
Oh, forkin' hell. So, 2 outsiders summoned 2 more outsiders. What kind of xenophobic Holy Grail war is this?
Wait, that's a reason? Make that 3. There are 3 servants from another world here. Oh. Colin. Things didn't go your way, huh? Did you hear it? Did you just say my true name out loud? Have you ever heard of tact? What's the big deal? No one here knows us. No one's ever heard of Aaron or the Hound of Kukulin, or Kulin. But that means we have a huge disadvantage. We're fighting against horror spirits who get buffed by this world's power.
Man, all I asked you to do was a little recon. How'd you end up looking this beat?
Don't even start. I almost got 2 masters in one sweep, but then Assassin covered his master's escape. And the other one, that gray-haired kid summoned.
Oh, fork. Gray hair. Ugh, that's one of ours. Why the heck were you fighting him?
You're the one who told me to go after the most annoying targets.
Guess we'll have to clear up that little misunderstanding when we meet. You said his heroic spirit is like you guys.
That's right. That's right, Master. The servant is a saber we're very familiar with. Her. Well, that is an unexpected reunion.
Are you guys often summoned into worlds that aren't your own?
Aren't our own? Most of the time we're in situations that are foreign to us. Someone else's era, nation, war. But we've never seen a world so completely alien before. That said, as a counter guardian, you don't need to know what that means. My job is to show up when a Holy Grail war goes wrong. Maybe the other 2 were pulled here for the same reason. Ah, I see. So it's your fault we're all stuck here.
Okay, what do you mean by a wrong Holy Grail war? Do you mean that in your world, the Holy Grail war is a common ritual, but in our world, old Odie completely botched the process?
Not quite. The Holy Grail war has been constantly botched up in every instance it's been made. No one knows the real rules of the Holy Grail war from what I figured out from like all the Grand Aura stuff, what I've read in, or what I've seen in Unlimited Blade Works Fate Zero, and what I've read in the footnotes of Hollox area. Every instance of the Holy Grail War has been them trying to figure out what the hell the proper process of the Holy Grail War is, and to like bend the rules enough to win it, but they keep bending too far and it keeps fucking up. I don't think there's ever been a successful Holy Grail War, other than the one in Grand Order that starts off the whole thing, which has ended the world. Not exactly normal in our world either, but you guys definitely screwed it up. First off, the Holy Grail is not a toy, and it surely isn't something amateur mages like you should be messing with. And this time, our physical bodies weren't even constructed from magical energy. If I had to guess, the so-called Grail must have tapped into something similar to magecraft to create this pseudo-Holy Grail War. A corrupted ritual. A Holy Grail in the hands of someone who is the host of this war. Lancer, do you want me to spell it out? Might as well slap Mastermind on their forehead. Well, at least my master this time doesn't seem like the kind of AA who's abused her command spells.
Well, that makes things simple. We just find the modal fudger behind this Holy Grail War and drag them out into the open.
But what if they're waiting for us to come knocking, so that they can wipe us all out in one go? Ugh, it's so annoying, but unavoidable. I believe I'm the only one
only one here with formal training in magecraft. I'll try and analyze our enemy setup, see if I can figure out the real goal. As for you guys, whether you hide or attack head on, you should be safe for now. A breeze blows past, and the blue-haired man disappears.
He's texting me now. What the fork? These lines. Did he just get possessed by the Night of Beauty? Whatever. It's not the first time he's acted like this.
What? Already hitting you up for revenge?
Nah, he wants us to meet at Clock Studios theme park. Says he wants to talk about an alliance.
In the meantime, at Dream Flux Reef.
I thought a heroic spirit would look... I don't know... more special?
I mean, I guess, but they're also Panconian, so yeah.
This isn't quite my true form, but I'm afraid this is the only way I can appear before you. Summon at your request. I am... Caster. I would of course prefer to be honest with you, but every time I try to say my own true name, it turns into this.
Dissonance? But that's your name.
It was. But it's been trademarked, copyrighted, owned by someone else. I'm sorry, Master.
That's effed up.
Just call me Robin. I'm not used to being called anything else.
Miss Robin. I'm sorry if this isn't what you were hoping for. I'm just a faded star from the age of dreaming. A piece of dead skin in an industry that sheds its past without a second thought. I was brilliant. Once. Who was I? Well, maybe you'd find the answer buried in some old, forgotten magazine. They used to call me the Eternal Silver Screen Beauty. The Golden Note of Shipei's legacy. I've had even more names. But ever since I first stepped into the limelight, I've never had my own. Not even in death. Not even now. When I've been dragged from the grave to perform on this new world's old stage. Every time I even try to speak my name, it gets drowned out by that cursed dissonance. But it's my name. My name. Mine. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Let it out. I get it. Sometimes I want to lose control too. When we're on stage, under the spotlight, performers like us have to keep our composure. Since you can't use your real name, what should I call you?
Caster. That's the title the Grail assigned me.
No, I don't like that. I want a name you chose, not a name that was chosen for you.
Thank you, Miss Robin. Then, call me Miss Note. For now. Funny. I don't remember being this emotional when I was alive. Maybe my fractured spirit origin is affecting my personality. No true name. No noble phantasm. Just this ridiculous talent for theatrics. But I'll do what I can. However little that may be, I'll fight for you and myself to earn a chance to wish upon the Holy Grail.
You want to win? To me, the only real victory is making this war disappear. And that's something weapons can never achieve. Only song can do that.
Yeah, I won't go that far.
But people always remember the ones who win wars. never the ones who try and end them. Whether you want to end this war or win it, you're going to need allies. No performance is complete with only the lead on stage.
I know. I was just thinking the same thing. Out of everyone in this war, there are at least 2 people I can trust. I've already invited one of them, and I plan to lay everything on the table for him.
Penacony. Seascapes floating in the sky like clouds, where ice cream and cotton candy just chirp and jump straight into your mouth. This is incredible. Just like you said, Master, this world is steeped in dreams. But it wasn't until we arrived at this place, Dreamflux Reef, that I truly understood why the Holy Grail chose this world.
Why?
Because every shining palace has its forgotten corners, gathering dust ignored. And in those places, there are people with countless unfulfilled wishes. That's why the Grail would come here. This land proves Penacony isn't a dream kingdom, but an exaggerated reflection of reality.
All right, enough about that. Let's find something to eat. Listening to your stomach rumble is making me hungry too.
Servants don't bring money when they materialize in the world. Is your wallet good to go?
Well, if we run fast enough with Ray. Don't sweat it. I've got plenty of cash.
Good. I'll make sure to repay you with a glorious victory.
Almost there, Saber. Up ahead is the Dreamscape fast food restaurant.
A restaurant in an unknown world. I wonder what kind of delicious surprises await.
Take Saber out for a big meal. As a seasoned Panaconian foodie, you've got 100 ways to eat well on the cheap.
My dear guests, welcome. What would you like to eat? Wait a minute. Isn't that our festive superstar? You're here for that Holy Grail war, right?
You guys know all the gossip around here too?
Oh, please. This is Dreamflux Reef, and news spreads like wildfire in this place. And this must be the heroic spirit you summoned, huh? Dare I ask, miss, which famous person from Penaconian history do you represent?
Sorry, but in the Holy Grail War, revealing my true name would be a major breach of security.
Gotcha. Like a secret recipe, huh?
Why don't you tell me this instead? What's the best dish on the menu?
If this is your first time in Dreamflux Reef, I highly recommend the Halovian Winged Burger. It's a burger you won't find anywhere else. Our store only uses pure organic ingredients sourced from the Memory Zones farms. The soil they're cultivated in is free of harmful emotions.
Thank you, but no need to explain. We'll go with the Halovian Wing Burger.
All right, we'd like 100 burgers.
Okay, wait. Did you say 100? Are you sure about that?
I'm positive.
The lady next to me needs to replenish some energy.
With so many Halovian wing burgers, it'll take a little time to prepare. Please be patient, folks.
So, Saber, what wish would you make to the Holy Grail?
If I'm lucky enough to win, I hope... Hold on, let's talk later, Master. I sense another servant approaching.
2 Halovian wing burgers, 2 bottles of Suza juice. Miss Note, is that okay?
Of course. But I'm afraid this isn't exactly a quiet spot to dine. We have a rather noticeable servant in front of us.
It's been a while. Miss Note, this is the trustworthy friend I mentioned to you earlier.
they're a friend of yours, Master? You can feel her aura bearing down on you, as if standing before an army.
This place has got both bread and stories.
I was kinda hoping she'll like still comment on something. Okay, just Robin.
Excuse me. Could you please put their meals on my tab as well? Also, make sure we have a quiet dining experience. No interruptions from the other guests. I'll leave an extra tip for that. Thanks.
Robin, you might want to check what we ordered first.
All right, you can rest easy. No one's gonna bother you while you're eating.
Miss Servant, over there? Could you turn down the murderous look? If your hand's always on your sword, I'll have to step in to protect Miss Robin.
This is the Holy Grail War. Please forgive me. I'll stay on guard until I'm sure you don't mean any harm to my master.
Relax, we're friends.
Sorry to interrupt, dear guest, but if you're gonna fight, maybe you should eat first. Your Holovian wing burgers are ready.
That was fast.
So, let's eat first?
Agreed. You two ordered all of this?
With quiet pose and grace, the two servants polish off the Halloween wing burgers on the table.
It seems they've all calmed down after eating. The dinner table really is the best place for diplomacy.
Thank you so much for treating us to the Halloween wing burgers.
No problem at all. I love seeing people smile after they're full. But your servant's appetite is truly impressive.
Miss Saber, I don't remember anyone like you in the history of Penacony.
That's because I don't come from Penacony history. In fact, I don't come from the history of your world at all.
I don't quite understand what you mean.
I am the King of Knights who once ruled the Kingdom of Britain in another world. I don't exist in Penacony history, and thus, I shouldn't have been summoned to this Holy Grail War. But in reality, there is at least one other heroic spirit in this war who also comes from another world.
Forgive me for asking such a naive question, but what exactly are you heroic spirits? Are you truly the souls of historical figures who have passed?
Let's put it like this. Heroic spirits are those who have been remembered by history. When summoned by the Holy Grail, they materialize in the form of bodies made of magical energy and use special abilities, no phantasms, which are based on their famous deeds in life.
Magical energy, noble phantasms. Do these things really exist?
How should I explain this? This is a world where mystics are extremely rare. The magecraft I know likely can't function as usual, so many things in this Holy Grail War are different from in the past. My body is no longer composed of magical energy, but some other fundamental elements. But like you, Miss Note, being a caster, you should have a better idea of what better idea than I do of what has happened.
In life, I wasn't anyone special, so I'm quite surprised to have been summoned as a heroic spirit. I don't have the sense of security that Miss Saber has, nor have I even retained my true name. I honestly don't know what a servant as weak as I am can do for my master.
Miss Note.
Even so, the fact that you were summoned by the Holy Grail means that you must have left behind your own story and history. And in the Holy Grail War, the strength of a heroic spirit is not an absolute condition for victory.
Well said. My brother once told me that Penacony is a land of empty legends and no true heroes. To him, the historical figures of Penacony, the legendary heroes, are all just half-truths. Images created by later generations, like products in a store window. Even their dreams turn into reality TV prizes. But at this moment, Whether it's the otherworldly Miss Saber or the historical Miss Note, I'm certain you both are more real than that. And not just some commercialized product.
Master, thank you for your comforting words. But in my current state, with my true name sealed, and not to mention being an enemy of that saber, I fear it would be difficult to protect you in front of other opponents, let alone help you achieve your dreams.
I'm the last remaining head of the Oak family, a Chord Master of Harmony. I'm not as fragile as you think. And as of now, I no longer have a wish to entrust to the Holy Grail.
Master, what exactly are you saying? If you no longer have a wish to entrust to the Holy Grail, why did you accept the command spell, step into the summoning circle, and call me here?
I joined this game, held by old Odie, with mixed feelings. Because at first, I did have a vague idea in mind. My brother once summoned a higher power to intervene here for his own wishes. Hoping to turn Penacony into a utopia in dormancy. He failed, and now must walk the road of atonement. But the impact of his actions still lingers in the hearts of the people of Penacony. I wanted to use the Holy Grail to erase and heal those scars. To make up for my brother's mistakes. But now I realize I was wrong. Summoning Miss Note to the present world showed me that the Holy Grail does possess some sort of power. And entrusting my vague, unclear wish to an unknown entity would lead us down a very dangerous path. Regardless of my intentions, my wish is still selfish. It's no different from my brother's wish. I'm sorry, Miss Note. But the moment I summoned you, I realized my true feelings. The people of Penacony are not so weak that they need Enna's dream to save them. I shouldn't ask the Holy Grail for anything. What concerns me more is... what exactly does old Odie want to use the Holy Grail for?
The Holy Grail War is indeed suspicious. You may not know, but in my world, the Holy Grail War was originally a ritual for mages, the one that needed to preserve its mysticism in order to obtain the power to create miracles. But this old Odie, the host, is openly displaying the ritual to the public. This should have tainted it, making it impossible to carry out. I've experienced many Holy Grail Wars, and have seen many different ritual forms, but this one is unlike any before. In my view, it's best to proceed with caution, Master. What do you think? Let's just beat them all. We should surrender and beg for mercy. Let's unite everyone. Let's beat them all.
No. We must unite everyone. Temporarily setting aside any fighting.
From what I know of old Odie, he won't stop this game no matter what.
So I want to form an alliance with as many participants as possible. Until we clearly understand the true nature of this Holy Grail War and the power of the Grail, we shouldn't make any wishes too hastily.
You're a worthy successor of the Oak family, Master. But I think your plan for alliances is a bit idealistic. Each participant and their servant have their own desires. And until the final winner is decided, no one can guarantee that your trusted friend and his saber won't turn their blades on us.
Hey, that's a bit harsh.
But, for now, I'll follow your lead. However, if the situation changes when trying to form alliances with other servants, I'll make my own decisions.
Huh? Boothill just sent me a really long text message.
I got one too. Was it a mass text?
That doesn't sound like Boot Hill. To my dearest masters, greetings to you all. I am Boot Hill, the Galaxy Ranger. As the evening breeze of Asdana carries with it the tender whispers of approaching summer, I humbly pray that your noble souls remain in radiant health, untouched by the vexations of seasonal ailments, so as not to miss the splendor of this midsummer's enchanting beauty. Though but a humble fugitive, it is my profound honor to stand alongside your esteemed selves in pursuit of the Holy Grail. As such, with a heart brimming with reverence and gratitude, I extend to you a most earnest invitation to grace Clock Studios theme park with your presence. There I shall humbly offer a modest feast of wine and fare with your esteemed company. In this season of summer's retreat, Clock Studios theme park has transformed into a realm of poetic wonder. A paradise on earth that promises to etch unforgettable memories onto your hearts. Should you deny to accept my invitation, I would be overjoyed beyond measure. I shall eagerly await your reply. May this humble gathering serve as a cherished testament to the bond we share, and may it bestow upon you a moment of delight and respite amidst your noblest endeavors. With the highest regards and the deepest wishes, here's to you. Salutations from yours humbly, Boot Hill.
Is this a text from Mr. Boothill?
For the love of Machiavelli, he's cursing up a storm!
Huh? You've already figured out how to automatically translate his swearing in your head? Wait. This absolutely isn't from him.
Looks like the mutual slaughter has already begun.
See? Peace is just the interlude in a war. That Boothill. He's probably already been taken down.
I doubt it.
No, he's a seasoned warrior. There's no way he's out this early. But someone must have gotten their hands on his phone and is using his identity to lure us to Clock Studios theme park.
This invitation is written so earnestly. I guess we'll have to graciously accept.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. If we rush over now, there's still a chance to save Mr. Boothill. What do you all think?
I like diving right into the trap.
Count me in too. The enemy has set up a trap. If we pull back now, we avoid the risks, but losing 2 allies would put us at a greater disadvantage than in later attacks.
Then let's head out.
Aren't we supposed to meet up here? Where did they go? Something's off. Maybe someone got the jump on him, took him and his servant out before we got here.
With all due respect, if that hypothetical enemy could easily defeat your friend Saber, then none of us here would be walking away alive.
Or maybe our old friend is concerned about an IPC employee showing up. So they're lurking in the shadows to assess us.
Oh, were you enemies once?
Well, past enemies can still become present-day allies. Am I right, cowboy?
Even with the IPC, he should at least trust me after we went through so much together. Hey, come on out. Let's chat about joining forces as a team. You ain't gonna get hurt.
Oh, they aren't coming. I went through a lot of possibilities in my head before we got here. But I never expected to face the most ridiculous of them all.
Sure dirtbag pulled off a scam on a Galaxy Ranger.
Again.
Listen up, fork and shirt bags. Ain't no matter who you are and what you want to do. I've got you surrounded. Pop out now. Don't say I didn't warn you when you stub your toe on the way to the underworld.
Did you hear that? He's gonna kill us if we don't give ourselves up. Oh, he's every inch a serious criminal with a huge bounty on his head. I'm positively shaking in my boots with how he talks. Huh? Wait, isn't that Mr. Aventurine of the 10 Stonehearts? Why is a criminal wanted by the IPC walking around with an IPC executive, Sir, if that blasted cowboy's got you kidnapped at gunpoint, just give me a blink. Or maybe you two are actually friends? An IPC executive secretly in cahoots with a cosmic fugitive. Assassin, you've got to grab this awesome scene on film.
Oh, your servant is Mr. Rekka? No. Now that I'm looking at him, there's something off.
Hey, you know him? The guy in the IPC uniform next to Rekka?
There are more IPC employees who know my face than there are grains of sand in Sigonia's desert. You think I can remember them all?
Oh, wretched brat. You think I'm scared of you just because you're a Stoneheart? The Strategic Investment Department's reach may be long, but it will never reach my neck of the woods. After I win the Holy Grail, I will make everyone do as I say. I'll make you all kneel before me and beg for mercy, then have you bark like dogs, oink like pigs. No, croak like frogs.
What a waste. Using the Holy Grail to make people do animal noises.
So old Odie even sent invitations to your department? But I thought you folks barely stationed anyone at Penacony. Unless your name is...
Huh? Oh, have you actually heard of me?
Never mind. There's no way I'd ever remember the name of some nobody.
Ha! You high and mighty executives have never treated us basic workers as people. You would send me to a primitive post like the Cienjo with one word and switch me over to Penacony with the next. I thought Penacony might be a juicy gig, but all I've done every day is talk business to a bunch of papashi. It's making my neck crank even worse. But hey, all of that'll soon be a thing of the past. Aventurine, I'll replace you and become the new Stoneheart of that name. Assassin, use your noble phantasm to bring me victory!
Huh? Do I finally get to see this shrimp servant in action? Archer, get ready for a fight.
What's with the happy smile?
The filming has begun, actors. Take your positions. Let the camera roll. Let the film spin. And let us return to the silent horror picture show. Ready? Action!
Wait, this isn't spirit form. He just vanished right before our eyes. The servant's presence concealment is more disturbing than I imagined. Wait, I just realized his lips are moving. Where's your voice? Where's my voice? Fucking hell, son of a fork! It is no use. I've tried analyzing this bounded field. It doesn't just mute sound. Something far more dangerous is closing in. If there's no sound, then how'd you know what I just said? Look, there are subtitles here.
I've always wanted to see you people like this. A bunch of idiots subjected to my every whim.
That's not fair. Why do you get to have a voice?
And why have you been reduced to this, may you ask? Because now I am the protagonist. You extras will never be treated in the same way as me. I can't wait to hear what kind of petrified screams you'd be making in this horror show. Oh, wait. Oops, I forgot. No one can hear their own screams in Assassin's Noble Phantasm.
A moment later, the cowboy's friends arrived, entirely equally clueless. It's unusually quiet. No sign of Mr. Boothill or the enemy who lured us here. That makes... What context or what relevance is this? Saber's a knight who gives her all too? Be on guard for any black luxury speedster. I'll protect everyone to the best of my ability. Please don't stray too far from me. But with the enemy in the shadows and us out in the open, even the greatest caution can't guarantee our safety. In a wide open area like this, if the enemy sends Archer to attack from range, we'll lose the initiative and be at a serious disadvantage. From what I know of Oti, he's the type to hire the lowest scum as his pawn, summoning the most wicked servant to eliminate anything in his way. Haven't you noticed? Since earlier, our voices vanished when we speak. Ahem. That's true. Could this be the enemy's so-called noble phantasm? More importantly, everyone, I have a question. In this world's history, is it possible for a non-primate to become a heroic spirit? Say, a billboard or a TV? If it were an Intellatron, that's at least plausible. But a billboard? A TV? Then what's that thing up ahead? A TV, appearing out of nowhere, turns its polished rear to the crowd. Creak, creak, creak. It's obviously a trap. Just scan the surroundings and look for anything unusual. If it's a decoy, the real enemy is probably lurking nearby, waiting for us to take the bait. We should steer clear of this trap. Stay away from the shady TV. Would you step on a rainbow-coded interstellar? Would you step on a rainbow-coated interstellar antimatter mine? Likewise, would you go near a TV that's obviously a trap? Can I? Oh, nope. Oh, I can actually just leave her. No, wow. I thought it was like a story thing. Alright, I'm going to call it a day there, and we'll finish it tomorrow. Well, it's interesting so far. Seems to be hitting the same notes as most Holy Grail Wars. Character development for all those involved. Yeah. This week's one's lame. Need quantum and wind characters for you to get full maximum benefit of this. Until next time. Thank you everyone who joined me today, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.